I guess slime boss act you can take pads with a few more hallway fights and some more elites. Because you're more likely to have to take stuff like dagger spray anyway. You end up building a deck that's better for the hard hallway fights. Kind of accidentally. That was kind of heavy. Speak of the dagger spray and it shall appear. Does reading the instructions on a pizza box count for reading, like, books? Like, at the end of a year when someone says, I read 100 books this year, how many of those people are, like, counting a pizza box? It does seem like eventually if you read enough pizza boxes that should count. What do I deal if fights where Jawworm deals me 17? I express my thanks to whatever powers exist in the universe that I have survived. Only taking 17 against Jawworm? Yeah. Suddenly I'm pretty good at killing slime boss, which is nice. Am I rusting? I'm probably rusting. Only reading things inside a pizza box count? It's unfortunate. I do kind of like appreciate and respect your point of view on that though. Makes a lot of sense. I'm gonna have to change my online dating profile though. No chuckles? 0 chuckles? I thought that was a good joke. Tough crowd. Doesn't work. Wait, this is the song about Theon Greyjoy, right? Alfie? By Lily Allen? Right? It's very funny. The leg sleep's interesting. I don't think I want to spend 79 gold on it though. I think I'm gonna be greedy. Does Will Smith live in his garden? Is that where he went? I gotta wash my hands. And possibly also my face. If my sister wrote a song about me, I would sue her. Defamation. Well, if she wrote a song about me that was not defaming, I mean, it would be up to the court to decide, I guess. Ooh, that is a good looking adrenaline. Jorbs is a good brother. Aw. What point does someone become famous enough that a defamation lawsuit becomes difficult? I think it's the opposite. I think defamation lawsuits become easier when you become more famous. Does my sister watch my streams? Maybe a little bit sometimes. It becomes harder, the standard changes to actual malice. Really? Being a public figure changes libel and slander laws. I think it changes from jurisdiction to jurisdiction actually as well. guess that's one of the fucked up things about micro-celebrity though, is that the law is set up to give less protection to celebrities, but a lot of micro-celebrities aren't actually, like, you know, they actually need protection. I had to deal with stalkerish viewers before. I have. It's creepy. I do not recommend stalking people. Like, just generally, I would recommend not doing that. What is a micro-celebrity? Someone who you consider to be famous, but who very few people actually know about. Like me. A celebrity, but under 4 feet tall. Also like me. Sorry. Also like me. I can't even do that. Can't even do that. It was an honest attempt though. Mini Jorbs is a micro celebrity, arguably. Arguably. I'm a maxi celebrity. Okay. I feel like that's not a flattering thing to tell someone, but I'll interpret it as a compliment. Atomic Paradigm. A story of getting gifted a bunch of strawberries and needing to throw them away. What? That has never happened to me. I don't know if you're making a joke or just misremembering who you're talking about. Cat, you're here. You're a cat, look at you. One time you sent me cookies after I said that I'd eat them, and then I didn't eat them. Did I say I'd eat them? I don't remember saying that I'd eat them. Maybe I did. Does the cat ever get pet? Oh yeah. Of course. This is why he is sitting here trying to get pet. Hello. You asked if I would assume they were poison, and I said I wouldn't if they were delicious enough. Maybe they just weren't delicious enough. Maybe I didn't want to hurt your feelings. Cat is a Meow Crow celebrity. Chat, you're terrible tonight, like really bad. Well done. I don't want these, do I? Probably not. I could use a block of some variety. The ability to block the enemies in some way. How do I not die to Act 2? It seems hard. Go to a shop early. 300 gold? Probably a start. Sometimes I like to think about what my deck would be like if Adrenaline weren't the bottom card. Would it be better? Would I be pretty? Would I be rich? Calculated Gamble is so good here. I think I'd take it over Blade Dance. Yeah, yeah. My entire deck is just putting 1000 cuts in play. I could bottle it. I actually could bottle it. I think generally speaking, Well-Laid Plans is a better bottle, and also I don't think I'm bottling either. But right now, 1000 cuts is like very appealing to bottle. Anyway, we're just gonna take lots of campfires and hope we find something. I'm wondering about fumes for the champ fight right now. And also just for having fumes. Nice strike remove, idiot. I have like a lot of shivs. Let's take this accuracy. Maybe we kill champ just by killing champ. Hmm. Might die next turn. I might die next turn. Wait, this was from that one thing. This orange is the new black? I saw the fumes and I was like, ooh, a fumes. But I have no idea why I want a fumes with like all my shiv damage here. And then I saw the other cards and I was like, ooh, the other cards. I don't really want them much either. So I'll take an acro. It was from the million times it was played on the radio. Wow. Sensing some aggression from you there. Oh, I did not play well-laid plans. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, it's fine though. Not quite the right hits. Lord Sebastian, hello. Cool, cool next turn. Yep, okay. Oh, we got 31. This is the most excited I've been to get 31 for a while. No! So I'm starting to understand a lot about this song. The singer's heart is beating like a hammer. That seems to be the major narrative thrust. Kitty peaks. I'd actually be able to heal quite a bit here. Thought we were excited about being 31? Yeah, not that time. Sending mixed messages, huh? I feel silly if I just full heal. I'm not going to full heal, huh? Decent though. L plus ratio? I just got L plus ratioed? Oh no, not like this. I've never been L plus ratioed before. This is the first time for me. What do I do now? It's like cry? Presumably it doesn't matter, right? Reply with a period and reverse ratio them. I have no idea what the youth are all about these days. Reply with a period and reverse ratio them. It's not even a move that I like had in my arsenal. Simply ban them. I could do that. That sounds okay. Looks like I'm healing off Gremlin Leader. The youth are all about unions. The youth love trains. Great. See, now I know. Thank you. This is the sound of settling. You thought I studied statistics. You know, sometimes I like read something about statistics or whatever, and I think that I studied statistics for a while too. Should probably take Crippling Cloud. It is not an exciting Crippling Cloud, but it is a Crippling Cloud I think I should take with no weak in the deck. It's impressive how we here in Twitch chat can be simultaneously out of touch with the youth and mentally 12. I don't know if you're that good at math. Are they really, Otter? Otter, do you consult? Maybe you could teach me how to be a big influencer like that. I did grow up in Auckland. I am a New Zealand citizen. I was gonna use this on my ship generating cards. Maybe I should do that. Kind of a hard fight to win if I don't do that. Wee-doo-doo. Wee. What happens if your buff bar touches the enemies? Jail. Ever since the party of now. Jail for you or the enemy together. Nice. That was probably winnable without the upgrade pot, but a lot harder, yeah? Feels like the upgrade pot was well spent. I'm gonna take a nightmare. Seems right. Did champ not weaken me a single time? I don't know. Did champ weaken me a single time? How do I feel about Philostone? Kind of okay. Also feel okay about Blackstar. I'll take Blackstar. I think I'm taking Snecko. Late in the game to be making this work with Snecko. Although Nightmare is like okay. That's really all I have. And I have a pretty good shell otherwise. A second 1,000 cuts actually cuts the number of cuts in half. Wow. God damn it, you're right. Fuck. Did not quite time that click. It was a nice attempt, though. You know what's fun? It's past midnight already. That makes me feel great about my life. Any cards I've never hit collector bonus with? Oh yeah. There are like lots of cards I've never hit collector bonus with. You don't really get collector bonus with a card on accident, right? That is not really a thing that happens on accident. But I like a deadly poison. But I like another well-laid plans. Kind of. A little bit. It's not a weakened one first, at least. This is all of my potions, probably. Feels kind of bad to not be playing enough block to keep buffer charge this turn. I mean, I want to use it on this 11. Actually, I don't want to keep it, but I'm just using on this 11, which is awkward. But I think it's just right. You know what I don't have is my accuracy. I have every card that makes a shiv, and I don't have 1000 Cuts in play, and I don't have accuracy. And that's possibly bad enough to lose the entire run. This is what I got. What the fuck? Oh shit. Alright, now I win. That was a lot more painful than I was hoping it would be. I drew my deck the other way up. Probably would have a lot more health right now. But I found a captain's wheel, and if that isn't worth it, then by gosh, I don't know what is. Captain's wheel is okay. Getting to turn 3 seems a little bit hard. So I made it to turn 2 this fight. It is live, I can lose. True. Very true. I'd kind of like to have more adrenalines in my deck. Shit, did I end up using that potion? No. I just gave that potion away. It's going well. What percentage of runs does YouTube Jorbs lose? Presumably nobody knows. I don't know. Fumes isn't awful, it clears artifact charges for me, which is something I struggle with. Been offered, what, 3 of them now? This might be one that I actually take, maybe? Perhaps? Possibly? It feels a bit slow though. A bit too slow. Really open that. I guess I have ways to discard a curse. I have 2 acros and a calculated gamble. I'm gonna have to open this anyway, so it's just 1 super elite fight with the curse on my deck. Okay, we'll take a look. It's fine. Hey, Frankerzy. What is chromatography? Should I know what chromatography is? They're at 10 less than it looks like they're at. Peace. Why is it separating things from each other? I thought chroma meant like color. You separate the colors from each other? Is that why? For testing chemicals, you dye the chemicals different things and then see if they separate? Everything's at 8 less than it looks like. Different components will typically have different colors or can be dyed. Cool. Doesn't really sound like my jam, but I'm glad someone's out there doing it. I'm sure we learn a lot from us separating chemicals. Chat is bullshitting right now? No. Chat doesn't know what they're talking about? No. Doesn't sound like chat. Separation of different colored pigment of plant cells. Makes sense. Does make sense. This Reptomancer has regen. And I have bites, which probably means that I'm meant to be at full health by the end of this fight. And it's a super elite fight, so that's pretty cool. Being at full health just generally kind of my vibe, but especially at the end of a super elite Reptomancer fight. Seems like a good deal. Might not make it all the way to full health. Because I have to kill the daggers and I have 1,000 cuts in play. Reptomancer doesn't have much health. And I have bronze scales. Yeah, it's over. It's done. Stick a fork in it. What? Those are good relics. The white beast statue is a really big deal, actually, because I have a potion belt, which is empty. Nightmare got a lot better with Mummified Hand. The Head Gigantique. Its legal name. Uh-oh. Well, that's a really large amount of damage. Wow. Okay, you're dead. Yeah, when I said that's a very large amount of damage, I meant the amount of damage I was about to deal. Maybe that was unclear. I already knew that the head was dealing 40. That was not a surprise to me. I might have to upgrade neutralize. I'll wait. Maybe I get a leg sweep. Dovahkiin! It was also dealing 0. That is also true. This deck sort of vibes. Got to a point where it's healing in hallway fights. What hallway fight do I hate the most? Like other than Writhing Mass, or? I feel like everybody's answer is Writhing Mass to that question. If someone answered not Writhing Mass to that question, I would want them to like take a polygraph to prove it. What hallway fight do I love the most? Strangely, also Writhing Mass. Just a glutton for punishment that way. I could Nightmare Escape Plan. That would be an interesting way to win the run. I'm gonna take Mullies. Does this singer mean something different when they say haunting than what I think of when I say haunting? It sounds like they mean sex. This is Oh Lately It's So Quiet by OK Go? This is OK Go. Huh. Also, I got a Malaise, by the way. Also, I should have held Parasite. Maybe I can upgrade Malaise instead of Neutralize. They did the treadmill video, they did a Rube Goldberg video of some sort. I don't remember which one that was. I think they did one in a plane as well. They've done some good ones. The plane one was the exploding paint, yeah? I think so. Now that I have a malaise, it's a little bit less bad to take an Infinite Blades. I have a malaise for a weakened one, and I have a mummified hand as well. So it's like actually sort of an okay Infinite Blades. And I certainly have 1,000 cuts and an accuracy to have it deal damage. It's gonna pretty easily represent like 100 damage in the heart fight or something if I take that. It also deals like 25 damage to me, which is a less great deal. Yeah, that might be a little bit too bad. It would be very ironic if I died to Reptimencer after full healing of Super Elite Reptimencer. Looks like okay. Looks like alright. Tater mod. Tater mod. You gotta calm down. Oh, I should have just played Acro. I'm drawing Adrenaline if I do. This is bullying. It was a good turn. It was a good turn for the home team. Wait, the away team? Are we the home team? Maybe we're all the home team. Are we the baddies? Technically, yes. I'm gonna take Caltrops Plus, so I can kill the heart. I already have bronze scales. Yeah, I think I still take it. Seems way better than Infinite Blades for killing the heart, so. The home team was the friends we made along the way. Well, that's good. Glad we're making friends. Can I use a potion? Probably. Seems like a really good potion to use somehow. The thing that it's doing this turn seems really good. I think it's better to save it for footwork. So I think if I save it for footwork, I can probably heal back the damage that I take while I'm setting up off of bites. Although I may have to actually draw footwork to do that. You know, I'm just gonna do that. So I'm gonna hold this footwork. And for my next trick, I will draw Nightmare. Need a PJ. Actually, still haven't taken damage, so. I still haven't taken damage. Okay, cool. I guess I won't need to heal back the damage I take setting up. See ya, freak 2. Imagine taking a bite to heal back the damage taken. And then taking damage. You mean and not taking damage? Look, it's getting late. We're all doing our best in chat. I respect it. It's a really interesting run. I'm still not actually sure that this wins. It's very slow, this deck. It has 5 bites in it, is the main thing. Bite is arguably, like, not a very good card at this point in the run. Shitafen, thanks to 25 months! You need to make a 2-slide PowerPoint presentation or a weekly presentation about a current or recent cybersecurity trend. Is there anything trendy in cybersecurity other than giving away all of your users' personal information to hackers? I feel like that's the only thing that cybersecurity does. You always tell people is to not download viruses. Is that helpful for not getting viruses? I guess that would sort of make sense. Perfect. Excellent play. Pine Eater. Okay. My health doesn't come back if I leave this fight at low health. Gonna want a Malaise for 5 at some point. I remember thinking Kazaa would be as good as Napster had been, and then just feeling extremely let down. Just wasn't Napster. Not necessarily its fault. Should have played Bite there. I should have kept Manchaku, and then I could have played Malaise for another off of Shiv. What about LimeWire? Also not Napster. Just weak imitation services. What was good about Napster? Saturday Night Celebrity Jeopardy. Audio only recordings. Mostly. I think that's basically it. It's not like 2 PM where I am. You were within 13 hours, just barely. You'd always be within 12 hours because because clocks go both directions, I guess. Upon further examination. Specified 2 PM? Yeah, but like every time is within 12 hours of 2 PM. Maybe it's some sort of daylight savings thing? Probably still no. They really don't deal much damage. Maybe I should stop playing Shivs. Because this time meter is getting angry and I don't have weak anymore. I think I'm also getting unlucky with lots and lots of debuffs into big attacks, which sort of counters my plan of playing Caltrops and Malaise. How do we beat the heart? A lot like this. There's an underutilized joke in here somewhere. Like, I collect NFTs for the art. Like the I read Playboy for the articles joke. How has nobody made that joke yet? It's because every like funny human is repulsed by NFTs and won't make jokes about them. It's rough. NFT D's nuts. That's also a very good joke. Good one. Solid. I bet Caltrops. The heart dies a lot faster than Time Eater does. What I don't have is a Piercing Whale, but I have a Malaise. I can pretend to be a Piercing Whale. Finally playing Adrenaline. Nice, worth. Have you heard of the next iteration of NFTs? They're calling them NFDs. NFT is what? What does the D stand for, Soothsayer? Please, I'm dying to know. Like, in my mind, it could be anything. What? I'm going to upgrade Neutralize. This might be the latest Neutralize upgrade I've ever done. This is a Who song? Wow, it is. Could bottle Adrenaline. I could take a Catalyst and choose to believe that my deck used poison damage. Medkit. Hard remove. 2 potions. Seems good. Seems like the best I got. Could take Vajra over 2 potions. That doesn't seem right. Could take Expertise. You're going to change your middle name to D's? Is your last name Nuts? First name Mind Goblin. I have a friend, an IRL friend, who tried to Mind Goblin me. I had to explain to him that I have heard every D's Nuts joke like 700 times. Like every single one. It just never ends. Won't stop. Thanks for the year. I hope that your program's going okay. I'm glad I can help a bit. Mind Goblin sound like something from D&D. Mind Goblin D's Nuts. Got him. Oh, woo. Wow. Wow. Have you ever noticed that streamers tend to date other streamers? I've always sort of wondered why that is. Okay, anyway. Anyway, I'm good. I go about my day. Suddenly I have so much block. Look at me. That gets pretty good in this fight. Why do I sometimes retain the curse and sometimes discard it? Sometimes I don't want to shuffle it into my next draw pile, sometimes I don't want it to prevent aggro from drawing 4 cards easily at the start of my turn. Ultimately though, it doesn't really matter. Sounds like good reasoning, thank you. They tell me I'm okay at this game. They say that I'm good for a for fun player, actually, to be precise. Alright, can we beat the heart with these potions? Let's find out. Must be miserable not being a for fun player. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. I'm gonna take an outmaneuver plus. Why not? And immediately think of several reasons why not. You're a for fun watcher? That's cool. Guess I'll use this like next turn or something. I don't know when I meant to use my potions, I'll be honest. Maybe I don't care that much. Could Nightmare well-laid plans? This looks pretty winnable. This looks very winnable. Neutralize here is great. Wait, I'm playing Malaise anyway. Who cares about Neutralize? Am I playing Malaise though? Actually, I'm not. I'm holding it until next cycle, I think. Means I'll need Crippling Cloud to clear the way for it. Did I play that already? Okay. So this turn I'm going to use Block Potion, probably. I do not have any dexterity. That's cool. Don't even need to use Block Potion if I don't want. I can just defend. At some point I should use these. Especially the one that can be Apotheosis, I should probably use at some point before the end of the fight. Didn't put Caltrops in play yet. Hopefully that's okay. I think this is just Nightmare footwork. Feels winning to me. Avoid. Play this or not play it? I guess play it. I have no fucking idea what this outmaneuver is doing in my deck. Nothing, looks like. Let's play it next turn, actually. I found something for it to do. Chat is going to give you nightmares with how unruly they're being. Gosh. Chat, what do you think of the children? So the tricky thing is, I want 2 melees. The reason I waited to melees until now is so I can actually get rid of this 2 strength. But I'm going to have to clear artifact charges to be able to melees. And I'm not very good at clearing artifact charges, but maybe this is a bouncing flask. I'll take adrenaline. Maybe this is, I don't know, a something. I'll take panache. I did not clear any artifact charges. That's okay though. It's correct to play footwork and then defend here, but it will lose me perfect for the fight. I don't care. I have decided I don't care. I definitely failed to clear those artifact charges. I think at this point, I actually just, like, block, and then we can melees later. And I should have quite a lot of damage with caltrops here. 15 times 8 is 120. British food levels of jokes. That's a very cruel thing to say. It's cruel to the British. It's cruel to food. Durin. I really wanted to outmaneuver, but I guess I'm not doing that. It's like the entire reason that I put outmaneuver in my deck, so I could outmaneuver into melees here. Okay, fine. I'm back to being able to outmaneuver into melees. It's just gonna die, right? It's gonna die before I play melees. This is very upsetting. Very upsetting. And let that be a lesson to you, heart. Alright, that's how we're going to kill the heart. You hope the heart wins. You're a heart main and it's just so fun. People get so trolled by the beat of death and its voice lines are so cute, like when it goes doki doki lol. Super random, but also smarter than it looks, just like me. XD. It's just taking me a while to process that one.